Let's do this. I know what we did last summer. Where were you? Wave on, fans. Welcome back for the show here in Sylvan Lake, Michigan. I'm your host, Misty, in the house. Took a little break from podcasting, and we're back. We're back. One thing I can say, super busy summer. Very, very busy fall. And did we leave off? We left off with Evolve back in May, June, and picked up gear, did podcast, did an awesome video. It's on the YouTube channel, Luna Moon. And what else? So I'm revisiting a lot of summer, actually, because what am I doing? I'm picking dates and going through for next season. What are we doing? Sylvan Lake Swap and Sale did the first annual one just before I left for Maryland back in May. And we're going to do April this year, or 2023. It's the last day of April. It's the way the calendar fell. I would have loved to keep it in May, but guess what? We're doing April 30th, and that's the game right there. So I'm already looking forward to next season. We had an amazing one here on the lake, and lots of wind to deal with. Anybody else can relate to that out there in the paddleboard world? It is what it is. We made it work, and a lot of times it was rescheduling, or we did some other things, some other fun avenues on the water. But it's the off season, and I'm just planning for next year. So what do I want to say? That we're in the pool. The next date is going to be in January. So let's start there by continuing on our winter training in the pool. It's always fun to go there. I mean, let's be real about this. Yes, it smells like a pool. It's indoors, but it does kind of give you some hints of summer. It kind of gets you in shorts, maybe a swimsuit, whatever you feel comfortable wearing. Let's talk about that for a minute. What do you wear for paddleboard yoga? Well, really, yoga pants aren't frowned upon as long as they're probably a material that dries a little bit faster or doesn't weigh you down if you do fall in. And probably just a tank top and sports bra or simple swimsuit top, and maybe shorts if you're not into the full leg being covered. But I would have a bathing suit and maybe quick drying shorts on top of the bathing suit if you want to go there. I love to wear board shorts, but that's just me. I'm more always thinking on the athletic side and not so much a two-piece bathing suit. And that's how I roll. That's who I am. And I've always loved it. It works for me. I can still do yoga in it and not be worried about things happening down below. Just saying. So you might want to check that out. And after that, we'll have some more dates in the pool. I'm just working it out. That's all. Activity on the paddleboards. All right. There was yoga and some hula hooping and then witches. It was an amazing summer. When I have to reschedule, that's the heartache of this business. It's the worst part of the job. I hate doing rescheduling, asking if people can make it Thursday instead of Tuesday. And it's just the way it goes. And, unfortunately, you just have to kind of be flexible with this type of stuff. That's my best recommendation. I mean, if you have a reservation, you may have to think about could I go on Saturday or Sunday if that happens? I make myself readily available as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to force in as much as I can in a very seasonal business and a short time frame. It's Michigan. It is what it is. And that's how it goes when you kayak at the Pictured Rocks up north. And that water, Lake Superior, huge lake, all right? And you have to accommodate. If you're going to do the paddle, you might as well block out 3 days. And where am I going with this? It's just weather. It is what it is. You have to be flexible. And I'm flexible, but I also know there's only so much time left in the season. So the witch battle got rescheduled a couple times, and not my favorite thing to do, like I said, but we made it work, and actually more people were able to make it on the day that I rescheduled too. So I'm sorry if you didn't get to make it, but some other folks did. And it was an amazing night. It was probably one of the better nights to even be out. It was a great sunset, and the water was perfect. And we had a big group, and we really were loving up the temperature of, I believe it was at least 70-ish. And anyway, let's dive into those podcasts. I got SUP Yoga World, who is all about community. And with Luna Moon, that's the heartbeat of what I've been trying to create for the past 5 years, is a stronghold of community and strong support system of paddlers when there are new people that even come out and embrace them. I love that. It's amazing. And so this one is all the way out from Spain. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here on the show. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
So we are Dinah and Mireia, and really we are like a part of the team of SUP Yoga World. Dinah is really the the really creator or the first dream person of this project, but now we are like a team. And also we have a school of SUP yoga. Also, Dinah is like the beginner of this dream, and now we are just collaborating in both projects. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I know that we've been in contact back and forth for probably the past couple of years, and of course, like when you introduce trying to connect throughout the world, there's time differences, a little bit of language barrier, accents, and things like that, but we all have this shared language of being on the water and nature and yoga and paddleboarding and all of those things, which we see the photos and we can obviously connect immediately right away and have appreciation for one another. So I want to thank you again for being here on the show and going to share a little bit more about your mission. How did you really get started with this dream and vision of of what you both are trying to do?
Yes, si vols dir una cosa extra, m'ho dius i ho afegeixo. Yeah, really we must say thank you to COVID because of COVID everything started. Yeah, Dino was on the lockdown and having more time to think, okay, how we can do, and just the idea come to here. Like, okay, we need something to connect each other, to make a big community like we have on yoga. No, it's easy to see for yoga. You have a big community, it's easy to connect with each other. But sometimes on the wall of SUP yoga, you feel like more alone or not connected or not seeing this discipline around of you, very often. And then she started, okay, I must do something with this. So it's just like a dream. Okay, there's a way to connect each other, just doing what you say, the same. It's SUP, it's yoga, so it's just international language. We don't need to understand. And then she started with the support of his couple, that he's supporting his ideas. Really, we are grateful for this also. And then they started to create the website and Instagram, I think, to see how to do it. Really, I think with not big plans, no, just like, okay, I will try it, yeah. So this is, thank you for COVID. Yeah.
Okay. I get you. A lot of things have stemmed out of it. And I'm super grateful to, well, I've connected with a lot of people, throughout COVID and digitally. And I guess it comes back to that where we can connect, globally on a certain level.
Yeah.
And yeah. And so then I was like, oh, SUP International Yoga. How cool is that? And I have to say, unfortunately, we did not get on the water this weekend. It was cold. It was a little windy as well, but we're entering into fall, so it's starting to have that downtime. But it does look promising for this weekend, so I'm just throwing it out there. Hopefully, we can get one more like on the lake class, and then we'll be in the pool.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So yeah, I try all year round to get people on boards, to experience the water, to
Yeah.
either if someone's fearful about being on the lake, then they could try the pool, or if they want to continue their practice from the lake, then
Yeah.
they have the winter time to be indoors.
Yeah, it's also what we dream really. It's something that we must be able to practice all of the year. So not make just a season. So you practice yoga all of the year, you can practice SUP all of the year. So let's practice really some yoga all of the year. It's not something for season for us. It's like, yeah, let's do it. It's possible. It's challenging, but it's possible. But find a way. Yeah.
Right, right. I know. I also I'll do a little bit of like a floor routine as well. And it's still a little, I don't know if it's that popular, but I it's like I just call it training, if anybody that wants to do it, or a couple times I've even done it digitally like on Zoom, and we just practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So do you do that too as well, or are you aware? Are you do you know about it?
Like via Zoom or via online or something like that, you mean?
Yeah, like well, one a few times I did workshops like indoors, but during the whole more or less COVID, we embraced Zoom, and we would connect that way, like back and forth. And literally, she would just set up her camera or iPad or something like that, and
Yeah.
yeah, we would just practice together.
Yeah, no, not for us, not yet. Maybe it's a good idea to try, but not yet. No, we
No,
didn't try it. No, not really.
maybe I'm onto something.
Yes.
I'll have to share more about my crazy thoughts, I guess.
Yes, always, always, please, always. We must do it, all of us.
Well, I mean, would you say that I mean, okay, you had the time to maybe build this, but with that said, and inspiring each other, especially like me, I'm in a very seasonal zone where we have more winter than summer. I
Yeah, that's true.
The hard part is like it's the truth.
Yeah.
But to inspire each other, and even places who around the world are now going to be going into their summer, and I'm going into winter where I'm located, maybe that is a way to just keep each other inspired and finding ways to keep up a practice. I mean, would you say maybe like that's been sort of a good way to build, sup yoga world?
Yeah, true. I think it's really a way also, yeah, what you say, it's inspiring and a learning way how other people is doing, because also a lot of other kind of things you use different the leads, you use different stuff, so it's also by learning from each other, it's inspiring learning, and it's a part of being connected. You
Hmm.
find different things from other people, like, okay, maybe this is a good idea, or for the celebration like this year, oh, what they did a t-shirt, oh, we can do a t-shirt. So it's the magic of being connected for us. Yeah.
That's awesome. Where in your location, do you have a lot of paddleboarding centers around you that have this as a business, or
What do you mean, sorry?
do you have a lot of like paddleboarding centers, like fitness centers or yoga studios that are doing a lot of the teaching?
Yeah, really in Spain, we were looking our centers we have in our website, and we are around 21 centers in Spain. So we are sure that there are more, but we think it's it's really popular around us in Spain. Also, I think for us, the weather, it's a good point. We have a big season, a big summer season, so it's also easy for us. Yeah.
I see. You are, so you're probably in your spot, you are getting more into the colder season.
Now, yeah.
Now you are?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are getting in, but more late than you would think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I call it the Great White North. I'm not that far north. I could be much farther, but I am in Michigan, which is you know, in the United States, it's farther up away from Florida than
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I call it the Great White North because it's like soon we'll see snow flying, unfortunately. So this is so I love that you have built this mission and to keep us all connected, and of course, you know, supporting the whole idea and the concept. I mean, are there other ways that maybe you're working on it as well, other ways to communicate or support back and forth? I don't know if it's another platform of social media. I'm just curious.
Well, I think we can say something new. Yeah. Yes. Right now, we are working on a new website with more tools and really more ways to offer the people more easy life of about sub yoga. You know. So now we have a website with just like a list of the centers they can join, and then you can look on other centers where they are, how they do, but just seeing the centers we have. But now, soon, we hope we can launch the new website with tools to offer for the centers, to offer for the people, like bookings, shop, offer their trainings. And then our idea is to make the life easy for them also, because we think also to arrive to the people for the centers, or for just if you are just a teacher, can be also, it's sometimes not easy because we experience it. The marketing, you know, to have the website, okay, I need to pay the website, I need to have some marketing tools, I need to arrive to the people, and a lot of things. And with this new website, what we want is to offer all of these tools for the centers and the teachers, and they can use it from the website. So you can put your classes, you can put your trainings, and just arrive to your people more easy. And the other idea is you can travel and do some yoga everywhere, because you have all of the centers around the world. And so this is going to be very soon. It's a big news. Eh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this is the
that,
future.
that would have like probably a lot of potential, especially if I'm gonna say you're like the headquarters. You're the
Yeah, something like this. Yes. Yeah, something
the
like this. Yeah.
you're the touch point, the headquarters to bridge the gap between maybe a lot of individuals around the world. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
also like practitioners, if you want to practice yoga, or if you are traveling and you want to practice sub yoga, you can have an easy way to find it, because if the centers are not having website, or the teachers, we
yeah,
are always looking like on Instagram, sub yoga, on this place, on that place. So now you have your website to choose also to buy stuff like boards or trainings for people who wants to learn this. Also, it's important to make the discipline growing, to arrive more people, no?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah. Mhm.
I love it. It sounds like a good growth pattern as far as yeah, connect,
Yeah.
because that is true. I know if I want to go somewhere, or if I wonder like, well, is there someone else that's doing what I want to do? I mean, I'm always the teacher, so it would be nice to take somebody else's class every once in a while.
Yeah, can be, or traveling and try different kind of your classes, no, and learn from each other. So yeah,
Right. Yeah, making it a supportive web for the leaders who are that own, that own their own business and have classes. So like if yeah, it would be cool like if it was in my area, even more locally, but not so local because, you still have to travel, and they may want to come here, or if I'm still holding classes and someone else isn't, you might bridge the gap between students as well.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
let's see if it makes the life easy for all of sub yogers around the world.
yeah, exactly. Now getting really into the topic here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you always just promoting like on Instagram?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah, I think so. No? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just curious if if there's to do more social media platforms, which is always a hard topic because there's so many of them now. And
Yeah, but sometimes I think for us it's like more simply as possible. It makes life easy. Also because this project it's something like a part, it's like a dream, really, but it's not. It's like an extra. You must find a way to do it sometimes now with the days of the big season. No, it's like something you do because you feel it, because from your head. It's not something. It's a part of your job, or it's a job, or it's something you are bringing something. It's just okay. I want to spread it, and just Instagram and the website makes it everything easy. Really, right now, who knows?
sure, I get it.
Yeah, let's see the
Totally.
future. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It's yeah, I know. It's so hard. It's between like
yeah,
all
yeah.
of all of the things, and which one's better than the other. I sometimes just don't know. So I always throw the question out there just to ask, and maybe,
Mhm.
who knows, whoever's listening might get some inspiration, or just, you know,
Yeah,
just to see how it all pans out on what people end up doing, because there's so many of them out there to choose from.
yeah.
I know I'm still trying to grow my Instagram for my business page, because in the beginning I was more on my personal page, and
Yes,
then
also crazy.
yeah, then I created the business one, but then I was always so torn. I'm like, oh, which one do I post this to? What do I
Yeah,
do
it's me,
next?
it's my business, or who is it? Yeah, I
Oh,
think we can really feel it. Yeah.
okay, I'm not the only one.
Yeah. We are on this team. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's also the idea of this website, because if you're a center, we think it's okay, more easy because you're a center and you have your Instagram for your center or your website or who knows. But if you are just you as a teacher, it comes a lot of difficulties between you, because you need maybe to rent the boards, because all of us started like this. You need to rent the boards, you need to find the people, you need to pay the boards, you need to cover your time, your knowledge, and it's like, oh, okay. And then you see, okay, I need to create an Instagram for type people, but this is me, so I need two Instagrams, or where is the people? So are a lot of things. So it's also the idea to make their life easy for these teachers who are starting or not. But yeah, it's a big challenge, this part. That's true.
Yeah, that's so true. And it has to go back and forth with each other, I guess, as far as the support, like of sharing and all of those things, which then can still be hard because of the like probably the time differences and
Yeah. We
being
discovered this year this point because we were promoting the SUP Yoga Day, and we created a challenge to follow during 1 week before the celebration of the day. And then we were thinking, okay, but we do every day post of the challenge. Maybe some people is just posting the day 1 and another people is posting the day 2 because we are around the world. It's okay, just let's let's do it. So yeah, but that's true. You learn by doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked what the lead up with what you were saying, like the challenge post
Yeah.
every day, and I really liked doing that, but I have to admit it was hard for me because part of it landed on like a long weekend for me. So then I had wrote it in my calendar and I was like, oh no, I forgot. And then
Oh.
I had something lined up for one of them because it was perfect. I was like, okay, I don't have to do a lot of thinking on this one. I can just put it out there. And it went great. Like there was all these views and I have no idea why. It's just the algorithm. I have no idea. But then like the next days it fell off again for me because I was still planning and I was planning for the weekend and trying to troubleshoot if we were to have weather. And a lot of it was reaching out to people that were coming out that were signed up to see if we could reschedule. We kind of got through a spell of some bad weather, like just within the past few days. And so the weather looks like it's going to bounce up and go up. But anyway, that was kind of a long-winded answer.
You have to move everything and check the weather every day and then move. And the people texting you, about the class and things. Yeah. That's
yeah. It's like, and then you want them to come back out, but then some will say, I can't come that day, but I can come this day. And you're like, oh no.
I think diners can feel it too.
It's the hardest part about the job because even if it's windy and it's super sunny outside and I'm like, it's too windy. I can't, the water's rough, it's choppy, but yet it's sunny out and it's good temperature. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, and I'm inside. No, what can I do? Yeah.
Can't do it. Yeah. But no, anyway, I loved the push before. I think for myself, I will definitely keep more of this in mind, like before the season starts, like, that this is going to happen at the end. And, for me, even like to promote and, use the SUP International Yoga Day as this window target. I know last year we participated and it went great, but then this year we had, like I said, the weather, but I'm hoping to do this weekend and, do some more talk around the day. So I think we can always do that just because of the, like we said earlier, the time differences, maybe algorithm of someone missing a post or whatnot, but
yeah, also the algorithm is like, okay, this week is wondering this from me and next week's wondering that. And yeah, this is also a part. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a well-known thing in a way. There's not much control you can have like over some of that, I guess, but you just keep trying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And then I have to admit, I wanted to make a shirt and I even ran out of time because I love the logo and the SUP International Yoga Day and the sea life. It's awesome. Who did the artwork?
¿Quién va a hacer? ¿Name? Wait, I don't know the name. Yeah, the girls from Hawaii, the name is Lotinda. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a girl from Hawaii and she made it. Yeah.
Really? Oh, did she do SUP yoga?
No, surf. No, just surf.
Oh, just surf. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
when you're in Hawaii, I guess that's
Yeah, I think so. You're in Hawaii. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's the best place.
right, right. Oh, that's awesome. Well, we should give her maybe a shout out and for the artwork, that's up to you. Maybe if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, anyway, I love the artwork. So it's very cool.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think all of us are in love with it. Really.
Yeah. Is she did she give you kind of like full reign? You could do other stuff with it, whether it was retail or anything like that.
Oh, who knows? We thought sometimes, but we are around the world, so it's like, okay, how we can manage this? And at the end, because it's something that it's not a business plan, we are just offering the logo and people can use it. And you see people around the world making t-shirts and making a big walls this year. And this is also nice. And we did stickers and so this is also like some gift or present for the community. So
Oh, that's so nice.
yeah.
So what were some unique things that you saw? Say it again.
We saw a big wall. I don't know if it's wall, the correct wall with the logo to put on the stand. I think from Indonesia. Yeah, from Indonesia they did it a big one to put on the stand with the logo, and a lot of them they did t-shirts and yeah, I think t-shirts most of them. Yeah. And for us, we did a lot of stickers to put everywhere on the cards, on the boards, on the buttons. So yes, so this is also the magic, no? People have ideas and they can do it with the logo, and you see, wow, yeah.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that is so cool. Like I said, I was trying to do a shirt, but I ran out of time. It doesn't mean that I won't.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I think most of them are on a big season, and it's like, yeah, where is the time to make t-shirts or something? And if you are alone, so yeah, how you can
Yeah,
manage it. Yeah.
I know. I put a lot on myself too, or a lot of to-do lists to myself. Like I mean, even stickers. I have been trying my hand at some stickers to make myself, or maybe it's just a mock-up. I'm not sure yet because I haven't really like finished
Okay.
it, but it was a start. So I'll share. It's a little
Oh,
and
so sweet.
or her name maybe is Sylvie, which we're on Sylvan Lake, and we did a vote on the name. Technically, one of the girls had found him in a lake cleanup. So we were out paddling
Really?
around, yeah, cleaning up the lake, and she saw this little red dot sticking out of the weeds and some
Okay.
muck or whatever. She goes
Mhm.
to grab for it and she saw, come over here. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of big. And of course, it's a stuffed animal and it's soaking wet. It's heavy. She grabs it and pulls it out and she's like, oh, it's somebody's like little stuffed baby Whoopi. And
Oh,
so
so crazy.
I know. So I kept it and I said, I'll keep it. I'll clean it up, spray it off, put it in the washing machine, put it out
Yes.
in the sun, get it to clean up. And it cleaned up really well. I put a bandana on it and then I had it at the dock where the girls launch with their paddle boards. And she says, one of them said, a couple of them were standing there or whatever. And they said, did you get a new toy or something? And I said, no, that's the lake fine. They're like, wait, what? That's how it cleaned up. So anyway, that's a little bit of the story. And they did a vote on the name, and then I did the artwork for it. And I thought I would try.
Of course, he arrived to you for some reason. So of course.
So I have a lot of ideas, and I maybe.
But then you period. Yeah.
Yeah, and then then I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain as well. So it's it's a little bit pros and cons behind it, I guess,
Yeah.
So maybe I'll work a little bit more on it in the winter time. So it sounds like I give myself even more of a to-do list in the off season, and we'll see how far I get.
Yeah, I think Dinah also can speak about this, about Excels for a year. Yeah. Yes, that are necessary. Yeah, because really when you start the season, you go on road, and then the season ends, and it's like, and then the season starts, no? So I think Dinah is going to do also a big to-do list, and yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I love it. I think we'll definitely be in better contact, especially with just stuff. I think you just keep inspiring each other, even if it is the off season. And
yeah, this is the idea, and because also some other people is on the season, so maybe you don't have pictures to post or something like that, but you can see what the other people is doing. So this is also the idea, to give more active the community, the Instagram, sharing posts from the center, sharing pictures from the people practicing, or people who just goes to practice or for himself, maybe you're out of the season and you go to practice alone or something like that, and starting to see the names and recognize, like Enrico, oh, it's Enrico doing this. We joke always with Enrico, it's like, oh, he did the t-shirts. Yeah. We are the fan club of Enrico.
Oh, you mean Enrico?
Yeah.
Yoga with Enrico?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But
He's so
nice.
great.
Yeah, always. And you see, he's the first to have the t-shirt ready for the SUP Yoga Day. He's the first one to have the t-shirts ready to celebrate. He's always prepared. He's always active, posting and inspiring. And it's what we want, that people around the world can say, oh, Enrico posted today some pictures. So feel the community, So yeah.
That is so true. No, he's great.
Yeah.
I can say the same, about the sharing and inspiration. We have an ongoing joke about sharks and sharks in the pool.
No.
Is there a recent one?
Really?
Is there a recent one?
Okay, I need to see.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Is she gonna pull it up?
Okay. Yes, and I think it's also the magic to be not that big community, so because we want that Sabioa grows, of course, but it's also our benefit to have a community that you can remember the names, you can see all of the posts of the celebration, I mean, yoga is something really nice, but it's a big community, but for us, it's like, oh, I'm looking at sharks.
What is it? Should I look it up?
Sharks on the pool, yeah. Oh, I didn't saw it. How I can miss it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. So
yeah.
He was on the podcast back before the season started. And I had an ongoing joke where I was also in the pool, and I was like, look, like the sharks, in the pool and stuff, and he thought that was so funny. I don't I don't I don't know if I have one available, but anyway, it kind of just became a thing, and I was trying to find something for the lake, and I ran out. See how I ran out of time?
Oh,
I was trying to find something for the lake, and I ran out of time.
oh, nice. Also, the part of joking, we think it's really important, like, yeah, joking by falling on the water. It's also magic of sub yoga, we think, because yoga you don't fall and you don't joke, and we have that part of, okay, you are doing a pose and just you fall into the water with your colleague close to you, and then you joke, and okay, then you come back to your inside and you breathe in, breathe out. But it's also something for us really important when we go to take pictures or some videos to post. We just are joking and falling into the water. So how you can do? You're going to fall anyway. One day yes, one day no, but you're going to fall doing some yoga. So just make jokes with it and enjoy it.
I would agree, totally.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm very good at the joking part, and I like to have the balance of a little bit of fun and seriousness, and
yeah,
that's definitely something that I remember with Enrico sharing back and forth on that aspect.
yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find a photo, but I'll just have to share it. Like we'll share it in the stories or something like that. What I mean, as far as the recap from the International Day, what are some next steps?
Ah. Yeah, this year we have the idea to make a special video as a gift for all of the community. And so we hope this is the next step soon, to share a video, to have small parts of videos around the world, how they did, how they celebrated, and just have something in common. So this is the really next step, and work hard for the website to be able to launch, I think, in 1 month. Let's see, 1 month.
Yeah,
So it's a lot of things to do, and make it well, to share it and support people on how to manage it when this is already active. So this is really a big next step, and we hope to people using a lot, and then seeing growing also, this.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, for sure. I did submit a little video clip uh for you to use of the Luna Moon girls out there doing some stuff, but like I said, I hope this Saturday I can get more out one more time and do some more shout outs and stuff like that. But so appreciative for, I mean, everything you're doing, and keeping us connected and that kind of thing. And hopefully hopefully I'm doing a good job too by just doing a podcast and trying to.
Yeah, of course. It's also a way to being connected. So thank you also for you, because you are doing also something really nice in
To
a
share
different
your
way.
message.
Yeah, of course. So everything is adding value of this. It's the same at the end, the same objective, the same community. So we hope also for you a lot of new podcasts and
Yeah,
and
if you have anybody as far as a guest to shoot my way, please.
oh, okay, let's go to think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, will be
yeah, for
great.
sure. Please,
Yeah.
yeah, let me know. That would be awesome. I we're doing pretty good on time. Is there anything else you would want to share, or
From
any-
our part, I will please come. Yeah, no, you say. For our parts, just please be connected and keep active sharing, and that's it for our part. It's just we are here to support all of you, to connect all of you, to do our best. And also for our part, if there are ideas that people want, something that they think they need from our part, it's also something welcome. So I think now it's a good moment to say it also for all of the community. What are you thinking from us? What do you need from us? What did you expect? Or who knows? We hope with the new website we can create a lot of coverings and people saying, wow, I need this, I was dreaming on this. So it's really what we hope. Really, that's it. Thank you to you to connect with us.
Yeah, no, thank you. I really appreciate the mission, and the to be able to connect on a world platform here that we kind of mentioned in the beginning. And what is the website? Maybe name off your
The
website name.
website right now is subyogaworld.com. Yeah. And the new one, we don't know if it's going to have, it's going to have the same name really, but it's not right now active. So we are working on this. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Something up and coming.
Yeah. Just the platform is going to be the same. I mean the link for the website, but it's not yet active. The new one.
Cool. All right. Well,
Yes.
that'll be to be continued.
Yeah. Now we stopped to focus on some yoga day. Was a lot of stuff to do, and also people was on the season and preparing also the Savio day. And now we can say, okay, we did it. Let's go to focus on the launching of the website, because sometimes there are things that it's not in our hand to manage the technical stuff, to check it. So we were not able to say a date really, and now we think we are very, very close. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing it and sharing it as well. So yeah, we'll just keep up the mission.
Yeah, thank you. Your energy is arriving. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we could do this. And like I said, another way to be able to share. And I much appreciated it. It's kind of getting, like I said, I'm getting back into the podcast game here because I took a little soft break over the summer.
Yeah. So
Um,
let's go.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.